So, in the last video, I talked about what a loser I am. I kind of talked a little bit about why I feel that way, but not really. Like, there's more things to elaborate on. Um, I I'm not where I should be emotionally, financially, physically. I have a lot of talents that are going unused because I can't seem to fucking make money doing the things that I love to do. Um, I'm a musician, which is hard. Like, even saying it, I feel like it's a lie. But it's not. Like, I can play the drums. And I'm not shitty at it at all. I was in a band, and yeah, it just never went anywhere. And I mean, we were good. We were good. The band was called Never Found. The music is on Spotify, but I'm not. I'm just saying that because it's like now you can just go listen to it and judge for yourself whether or not it was good. It really isn't just like because no one's gonna fucking watch this video anyway. Like no one's gonna watch these videos. No one's ever gonna see these. So you know, like anyway, that band broke up. But we just didn't do any. We didn't do anything. And then um, I never went to college. I fucking hate school. I spent so much time learning about recording and being in a band and playing my instrument, uh, learning to write songs. I spent a lot of time, basically. I just spent a lot of time getting good at what I loved. And then when that didn't work, I started making videos, like really making videos. I switched my creative like approach or whatever. I started making videos for YouTube, and that helped a lot with me feeling creative and there was some. I had more success with my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, my like real one. I had more success with that than any band I was ever in. You know, like I get paid like $200 a month from YouTube, which is almost like it's almost like having a part-time job, but not quite. Money's fluctuated with YouTube for me. Um, I'm hearing a sound. I don't know what it is. It's like this ringing. Anyway, I just I gotta stop feeling sorry for myself for a little bit. I just got some like really bad news last night, which doesn't even make sense. So, all right, let's talk a little bit about me being a father and the mother of my child. Um, I we haven't been together as an item for well 3 years. I mean, well, January of 2020. Oh, God. It's such a loaded subject. She is. She's not a bad person. But our relationship was destroyed by her lying and cheating and stealing and using drugs that were killing her. And then after we were broke up, she was seeing this other guy, and she has this tendency that when she's not happy and she feels stuck, she starts using anything to numb herself. And she was taking Xanax, and she was fucking up bad. She wrecked the car with the kid in it a couple times. And I want you to understand, I'm not going to use my child's name. If I call him the kid or my baby or whatever, it's not because I'm distant from him or whatever. Like, he's my world. I love that little boy so much. Children make you see things about yourself that you could never see before. And sometimes that stuff is really wonderful. And sometimes you find out you're a fucking loser. When I was 17 years old, I bought my first house. My grandfather was a farmer, and he set up some trust fund arrangements for me. We're not talking like millions of dollars by any means, but it might as well have been, because I grew up middle class. But that didn't mean like there was, I had a problem with materialistic wants, and I think I still have that problem. I mean, I like having things, I like having things. But yeah, so I was 17 when I bought my first house. I bought it from my uncle. And after that money was spent, I still had like 20 grand left over. And I just blew through that. I was like I was 18 when I got that money. But I was 17 when I bought my house. I was 18 when I got like access to the actual like leftover cash from the transaction. Blew all of that, which, I guess you kind of expect that when you're a fucking kid. I really wish I hadn't done that, but I did. And then I bought my second house, which was my uncle's house, because he had a stroke, and it was attached to the same property as the first house I bought, so I purchased that house too. And I was really, I put money into that house to fix it up and to try to, I wanted to live there. I wanted to be able to, possibly have a family there. But the girl that I wanted to do that with, this was a long time ago. I'm 40 years old now, so the girl I wanted to do that with, it didn't happen, which thank God, thank God it didn't. But anyway, I ended up selling those houses for $100,000. But I still owed money because the company that I had paid to do the renovations on the house had went bankrupt on me. And I had like $60,000 in debt to pay off. So I sold the houses for $100,000. It left me about with $40,000 afterwards. And then I had gotten a final payment. I got bought off. Before my grandpa died, he sold the farm that I grew up on to this guy, and the guy paid it all off like kind of at once, towards like it rounded off to like about 47 grand. So 3 times in my life I've had like $47,000 given to me, like 47 grand. And each fucking time, I mean, I wasn't working ever during those other times. I was a totally different person then. Totally different person. Anyway, I feel like I lost a lot of shit. And then I got stuck here because this is where I wanted to be. I legit wanted to shut myself down from the rest of the world and just dwell in this basement. It's not been good.